Good evening. My YouTube friend Shaun, who hails from Ballymoney, now lives in Vancouver Island at a place called Duncan. But Shaun is a world traveller, and one of his favourite places is the Philippines, and he has an awful lot of connections with the country still. This is the active volcano, the Mayon active volcano, and Shaun has actually been on the slopes of this active volcano. Quite a dangerous place to go up, but he has been there, and unfortunately the volcano is more than active now. It is erupting, and Shaun was sent a video of that eruption as it happened, and he has been sent a number of photographs. Already 1,400 people living below the slopes of Mayon Mountain, I presume, have been moved away. I think it's a 3 or 4 mile radius around the mountain that you have to move out of. But it's on a scale of 1 to 5, it's number 3. If it gets any worse, this could have catastrophic effects. This could take hundreds, if not thousands, of lives, because the people have nowhere to run to. Rescue services are already in place, but there's such a lot of people. So let's hope that this full eruption doesn't happen. But I'm going to show you the video that Shaun sent me from his friend in the Philippines, and some of the photographs. So this is the Mayon Volcano, active but quiet whenever this photograph was taken. So this is what this video is all about. This is the present situation as regards this Philippines Mayon Volcano. This article was published in the Belfast Telegraph at 6:10 this morning. And it's in Legazpi, Albay Province, northeastern Philippines. And this is Sunday, June 11th. Albay was placed under a state of calamity last week to allow more rapid disbursement of emergency funding. That was by Jim Gomez and Aaron Favila of the Associated Press. It says the Philippines' most active volcano was spewing out lava down its slopes on Monday, alerting tens of thousands of people that they may have to quickly flee a violent and life-threatening eruption. And we're talking about 12,500 people that have already moved out of the 3.7 mile radius of Mayon Volcano's crater in mandatory evacuations since last week, and thousands more are going to be displaced if this volcano gets stronger. And the people have nowhere else to go. You can't just up and leave. Well, where do they go? This is their farmland. It started to expel lava on Sunday night. I presume that's last Sunday night, not just Sunday past. Photograph taken of the top of the volcano. It's belching out fire and lava and presumably CO2. Tons and tons of it by the second. From a distance, they watched the lava flow down the southeastern gullies for hours on Sunday night. People hurriedly stepped out of restaurants and bars at seaside district of Legazpi, about 8.5 miles from Mayon. Many took pictures. It's under a state of emergency on Friday, so several days had passed. A disaster and relief fund been distributed. The volcano has been raised to alert level 3 on Thursday. Warnings that the volcano was in a high state of unrest and a hazard eruption is possible in weeks or days. Level 5 would mean a violent and life-threatening eruption is underway, with ash plumes shooting into the sky and superheated pyroclastic streams endangering more communities. At Mayon's lush foothills, Mayon is one of 24 active volcanoes in the Philippines. And these are all belching forth toxic fumes, CO2, etc., etc. It last erupted in 2018, displacing tens of thousands of villagers. In 1814, Mayon's eruption buried entire villages and reportedly killed more than 1,000 people. Many of Albay's people, however, have accepted the volcano's sporadic fury as part of their lives. My goodness.